Number 1, Will Rasmussen. Number 8, Cooper Powell. Number 10, Carson Dutton. Number 12, Ethan State. Number 13, Zach Fleet. Number 17, Josh Staton. Number 22, Quinn Kornick. And number 27, Colin Kelly. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the Panthers. Leading off, the designated hitter, number 3, Cash Lyle. Lyle, the DH. Batting second, the right fielder, number 14, Brock Zimmer. Zimmer in right field. Batting third, the third baseman, number 25, at third base. Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 4, Ross in center field. Batting fifth, first baseman, number 5, Trent Bauer at first base. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 6, Sean Ferris. Ferris at second base. Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 9, Brady Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald in left field for the Panthers. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 4, Alonso Torres. Torres behind the plate tonight for Colleyville Heritage. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 7, Weston Ballard. Ballard at shortstop. And on the mound for the Panthers, number 11, Ethan Gertis. Gertis on the mound tonight for the Panthers. The head coach of Colleyville Heritage is Alan McDougall. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the reserve lineup for the Richland Royals. We'll begin with number 6, Mason Riley. Number 9, Asher Jaggers. Number 10, Isaac Lopez. Number 12, Colin Norris. Number 16, Carter Guyton. Number 17, Jarrett Lopez. Number 20, Eddie Lugo. Number 23, Mason Gray. And number 26, Colton Williams. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the Richland Royals. Leading off the Royals, playing left field, number 21, Leo Salas. Salas in left field. Batting second, the second baseman, number 2, Sebastian Lopez. Lopez at second base. Batting third, the first baseman, number 29, Manny Salas. Salas at first base. Batting fourth and pitching for the Royals tonight, number 1, Christian Smith-Johnson. Smith-Johnson on the mound tonight for the Royals. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 25, Marshall Maynard. Maynard behind the plate tonight for Richland. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 8, Jackson Strickland. Strickland at the hot corner for the Royals. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 7, Justin Chirinos. Chirinos in right field. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 3, Tanner Paris. Paris, the DH tonight for the Royals. Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 4, Cesar Ibarra. Ibarra at shortstop. And also in the lineup for the Royals, playing center field, number 27, Colton Robertson. Robertson in center field for Richland. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time to honor America, would you please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
morning and welcome to Richland Yard in North Richland Hills, Texas.
Hey fans, once again, I'd like to remind you the concession
So we have Richland Royals baseball for you on deck.
Yes, you can have dinner at the baseball game.
We are excited. It doesn't feel like a baseball season yet with the weather being dark, cloudy, gloomy, and 29-mile-per-hour winds in play. But nonetheless, it is late March and baseball is underway. Richland Royals hosting Colleyville Heritage Panthers in a division matchup. I'm Brendan Snow, excited to be with you, sitting right behind home plate. Get that front close angle. Forgive us for the nets and the cameras, only so much you can do, but we're gonna have a fun game out here. Been hanging out with the Richland crowd early, and seems like a good environment for some baseball. Colleyville Heritage is the Panthers will be in the all black and the black tops with the gray bottoms and the pinstripes, along with the red letterings and red under the arms, while Richland will be in the field first. They're sporting the all white pinstripes, blue letters and numbers, blue high socks, a little bit of red mixed in there.
Leading off for the Panthers,
as we are
the designated
set for some baseball on the mound to start things off for Richland. It's going to be Christian Smith Johnson, number 1. And he'll be met by Cash Lyle, a senior DH. And he'll take ball 1. We are underway. First pitch, 7:32. That one across the outside corner for strike 1. Lyle, a righty pitcher in the windup. Very solid motion on his rotation and his windup. Goes inside for ball 2. We'll get the lineups in field set as we go. Contacting that one, foul left side to the Panthers dugout, 2-2. Cash Lyle on deck, Brock Zimmer. He'll be followed by Max Tochik. That one rolling inside to Lyle. Lyle, 9 games played in the season, 27 at bats, or 27 plate appearances, 21 at bats, 9 hits. Struck out 1 time. We'll put that one in play in the air, right side, lot of wind, right fielder's going on to find it at the line. He does. Catch is made by Cesar Ibarra for round number 1.
Now batting for the Panthers, the right fielder, number 14, Brock Zimmer.
Let's go, Brock.
And that brings up Brock Zimmer, another senior. He's in right field defensively. Brock number 14 from the right-handed hitter. First pitch inside. Smith Johnson falls behind 1-0 to the second hitter he faces. Brock Zimmer actually, he takes ball 2 low and inside. Brock Zimmer, the team leader in home runs and RBIs on the Panthers. Just 3 homers and 14 runs batted in and 14 runs scored. Been the best hitter for the Panthers so far, and that one just gets the inside corner to run at the 2-1. Call that one low. 3-1. And walks him on 5 pitches.
Now batting for the Panthers, the third baseman, number 25, Max Tochik.
So Zimmer gets on and it brings up the third baseman, Max Tocic. Tocic Jr. Right, number 25, listed as 23 on the roster. And he'll take strike one. First time Smith Johnson's got a first pitch strike. Tocic, the most at-bats for the Panthers. It's 53 plate appearances, 45 at-bats. He'll take that one for a ball. 11 hits for Tocic, 4 of them for extra bases. A couple of doubles, he hasn't left the park on the year, and that one's gonna be a screamer to third, and unable to come up to the third baseman, and all the way to left field for a leadoff single. Now thinking about it and coming back. Runner trying to go second to third. The play, and they're gonna call it out. There's a little of a fumble picking up the ball in left field by Leo Salas, and Brock Zimmer tried to go first to third, and the throw got him.
Now batting for the Panthers, the center fielder, number 2, Jake Krause.
That's play for our umpires. So it's our home plate umpire going to run out third to make that call. Again, forgive us for all the wind sounds you're going to be hearing, mostly across all the Vype broadcast tonight. 29 mile per hour winds coming in from the southeast, 74 degrees. As now into bat is center fielder Jake Krause, and he takes ball one. Krause, a senior, plays outfield and pitches. He's in center tonight. One and one now, the count, 2 away. Smith Johnson loads, trying to go inside again, but too far inside. The 2-1, and that pitch gets away to the backstop, bounces right back to the catcher, but still have to load up, try to make that throw way too late. And marching down the second is Tocic. The runner in scoring position with 2 away. And the hitters counts. On the 3-1. The 3-1, Krause slaps it to the right side. Second baseman, long way to go to his left. Can't make the play. Coming around third is Tocic. Cut off by the first baseman to the catcher. The play at the play, and safe. And 1-0. Panthers take the lead in RBI single for Jake Krause.
Now batting for the Panthers, the first baseman, number 5, Trent Bauer.
Makes it 1-0, and Krause just his 3rd RBI on the year, but delivers. Nothing now. Runner remains on first. It's Trent Bauer. He'll take ball one. Trent Bauer, sophomore, playing first today. Bauer, another right-handed hitter, facing the righty, and he'll watch that one in for strike one. And some good contact put into that one, going back to center field, getting under it far to his left and making the catch. It is Colton Robertson to end the top half of the frame But it's 1 run on 1 hit and 1 left on. We've played half an inning. Bottom half coming up. You're watching Richland Baseball on Vype Live Network.
That's VYPE, Vype.com. And our man right down there with the headset on, Brendan Snow, is on the call. You can catch that online streaming at VYPE, that's Vype.com. Leading off for the Royals, the left fielder, number 21, Leo Salas.
North Richland Hills, an extremely windy Tuesday night. Still for some 5-0 district baseball. We're back in the way, bottom of the first, and first pitch from is in there for strike 1. Will be greeted by Leo Salas leading off and playing left for the home team. And Salas on this one rips it right between third baseman and shortstop for a leadoff base hit.
Now batting for the Royals, the second baseman, number 2, Sebastian Lopez.
We just got a free load and a lot of
Out to plate, Sebastian Lopez, second baseman. He shows bunt, pulls back and takes the strike. Scoreboard on the field showing 1 hit last inning, but I believe it was 2. They actually tagged the Royals with an error. And it was the little bit of a bobble in the left by Salas, and also the wild pitch to the backstop. The 1-1 pitch. That one is high, 2-1 to Lopez. Big right-hander. That's in there to even up the count at 2 apiece. Gerdez rocking long sleeves and the black top. Stands tall. Right-hander working from the stretch. Contact on the left foot line, but comes foul. Two and two. Long pause. 2-2. That's a little high end away. Runs the count full. Making Gerdes work early. Lead off single to Salas. Now full count for Lopez. Pick off back to throw to first, and it gets away all the way down the right field line. It's still kind of going towards the corner. Salas thought about round in second. Holds up there, and under its score position now with no outs. Lopez already in a good chance to bring in a runner. Catcher has a quick word with his pitcher, Torres to Gerdes. The 3-2. Fouled towards the third base coach once again. We'll do it again. Seventh pitch of the at-bat. Slaps up the middle and then a bounce just in front of the center fielder for a hit. Salas on second, held up, wasn't sure the ball gonna be caught or find grass. So up runners on first and second. Still nobody out. Number 29, the first baseman, Manny Salas. Salas a couple more guys on the year. Heading in that 3-hole. Lefty hitter, first one we see on the night, and his first pitch takes it for ball. Actually called a strike. Gets ahead 0-1. Gerdes checks back to second. The delivery out in front of it was slapped to the right side, and it's going to find space. The diving second baseman can't get it. They hold Salas up at third. As the second baseman got a piece of the glove on it, Sean Ferris. So slowed it down. The right fielder has to come in and pick it up. Brock Zimmer holds Salas at third, and we've done the old 3 batters, 3 singles. Now the bases are loaded for the cleanup pitcher, Christian Smith Johnson. A great chance to help yourself out with some insurance here. Yeah, first one will be low in the dirt for ball 1. Big swing and miss from Smith Johnson. 1-1. Delivery in there for a strike. 1-2 to Smith and Johnson. slap to the left side. Third baseman to second for one. Return throw to first. Indeed. Turns the double play. Actually, Tim Johnson beat it out at first. They get the one out at second.
Catcher, number 25, Marshall Maynard.
And Leo Salas scores in the play. We are knotted up at one in the first. Sebastian Lopez right over to third. So he's still there with one out. A fly ball can bring him in. First pitch to the next hitter, Marshall Maynard, the catcher, another lefty. The runner's going from first and ended about a throw easily. Smith Johnson, the catcher, have to come out to his right to make that catch. There was no throw out made. So now you eliminate the double play situation. You got two runners in scoring position, one away, a 2-0 count to Maynard. Gerdes from the stretch, throw. Good looking outside pitch. In the corner of the black for strike one. Maynard to be followed by Jackson Strickland. Two-one, that's too low, 3-1. Ball four, walks Maynard, reloads the bases for Jackson Strickland.
Now batting for the Royals, the third baseman, Ray Jackson Strickland.
Third baseman Strickland steps in. First walk issued by Gerdes, and first pitch swinging and getting him to the hole between first and second base. That's a base hit. 1 run scores, and everyone else stays put. They play station to station with a take a 2-1 lead. After Sebastian Lopez comes home to score.
Number 7, Justin Chirino.
Give me not big 4-1 North after 2-1. The Royals beat Panthers first. RBI signaling for Strickland, 4th hit of the inning. For the Royals have all been singles now to the plate. Gonna be Tanner Paris, and he's gonna show a bunt and pull back. Yeah, but that's Justin Chirinos, the lefty. And he reaches that one that bounces in the dirt, gets to the backstop, and easily scoring is Smith Johnson on the wild pitch. And time out for the Panthers, and someone go up there and talk to Gerda. It was a couple of errant throws. Couple got to the backstop. He missed a pick off to first. That got into left field corner. Gerda's struggling in this bottom of the first. Panthers will head out there. Mention the Panthers are led by head coach Alan Newell's 26th year of coaching, his 18th year as a head coach, and 17th year at Colleyville Heritage High School. School has put out some good players in a number of different sports. That's the 1-2 is Booker with Pine on the end. That's a strikeout looking. Chirinos.
Now back to the Royals, the designated hitter, number 3, Tanner Paris.
First pitch for a ball. Snap ball is down the right field line and foul. A close play at the first base bag, but a home plate umpire saw it touch the chalk too quick. Swing and a miss there for Paris. Finally a strike from being out of the inning is good as still got runners on second and third. Basically could deliver a few extra runs. Soft contact, foul off the right side. Do the 1-2 again. That one's popped up foul behind the plate. We're going to stay in play. Luckily, those two to my right as I walked out the ball, and people on the bleachers playing scatter. Looks like no harm, no foul. Off the single, and then he was followed by Sebastian Lopez with a single, and then Manny Salas singled. Bases were loaded, and Christian Smith-Johnson scored a runner on a fielder's choice. Marshall Maynard came up and walked, and there's another error. The first baseman was over there, kind of close to the second base side of things, trying to make that play. He doesn't. Comes up on him. The runner comes home to score. It is 4-1 Royals.
Big shortstop number 4, Cesar Ibarra.
We're down to Cesar Ibarra now. We'll score that one in E3. Paris to get on his full run. Now this one stopped at the middle, second baseman behind the bag, backhand, flips to the shortstop, and finally retires final out, but number 4, the damage is done.
Richland High School, the Royals 4 and the Panthers 1. Hey fans, if you
There's
just
4 hits, 1 walk, 4 runs, and 1 left on. We've played inning.
Leading off the top of the second inning for the Panthers, the second baseman, number 6, Sean Ferris.
And back live line, home plate, Richland in the yard. Royals and the Panthers 4-1 after an inning. Home whites lead, and to lead things off in the second inning, it's going to be Sean Ferris, the second baseman for the Panthers, and back on the mound after a solid first inning of work, Christian Smith and Johnson. Gets 1-1 on Ferris here. To the right side. Ferris with 6 hits on the season and 28 plate appearances. Watches that one for a ball and runs the count full 3-2. Full count, right back at middle, pass Smith Johnson into center field for a leadoff single for Ferris.
Coming for the Panthers, the left fielder, number 9, Brady Fitzgerald.
Brings up Brady Fitzgerald, the left fielder, junior. The right-handed hitter facing the right-handed pitcher. First pitch way upstairs.
Come on, Brady.
Smith Johnson takes a minute, sits back on the mound, operating from the stretch, and time called. Granted by the home plate umpire. Sean Ferris stands at first, 1-0, and that's a cross for a strike. 1-1. Now Ferris shows bunt, goes back up to the pitcher. Smith Johnson, his throw sails in the center field. Well, nice job of quickly being there as Colton Robertson. And it prevents Ferris from advancing, but what they're trying to do as a sack bunt turns into 2-on.
Catcher, number 4, Alonso Torres.
Christian Smith Johnson wanted to get the lead runner, possibly turn 2. Definitely doable, but again, with these conditions, you can't assume anything in this kind of wind. Catches outside part of the play, 1-1. Bears on second, Fitzgerald on first. Smith Johnson facing Alonso Torres, the catcher, and he has to get out of the way of that one. 2-1. Torres, right-handed hitter, rocks a right arm sleeve. 2 batting gloves and a pretty standard stance. Slight bend to the knees. Now he shows bunt, and that one might have came back and got him. Torres immediately grabbed on his face and started walking down the first. Struck him. I didn't see if they granted him as a hit pitch or hit batter, or would that ball hit bat first? They're going to be able to hit, all the runners move up, and his base is loaded. Looks like they're going to give him a courtesy runner. Wouldn't expect your starting catcher to have to be out of the game for that, but they do give out courtesy runners, and it's Ethan Steach heading the first. Discussions between umpires and coaches. They want to make sure they're on the same page. Smith Johnson throwing with his shortstop.
Shortstop number 7, Weston Ballard.
He's playing with that shortstop. I had some things switched in my notes that had me thrown off, but we're back to resume, and strike 1 to Weston Ballard. Shortstop for the Panthers. Freshman. Lone freshman on the roster. Foul way back to the right side over the net. A little towards the parking lot. I parked on the far side, so no worries from me. 1-2. That one a little low. Evens it up at 2. It's 2-2, 5 back 2. Way over that. Over the stands. Getting close to the lights on those foul balls. Bases loaded, 2-2. To the 8-hole hitter, Ballard, freshman. Big spot, now 4-1, top of the second. Chance to get a few runs back. Swings and misses, strikeout for Smith Johnson.
Now batting for the Panthers, the designated hitter, number 3, Cash Lyle.
That's going to bring up top of the order, Cash Lyle. Lyle flew out in his first plate appearance to right. He's quickly behind, 0-2. Smith Johnson getting it going now. Cash, one of the premier names in baseball. We've been here a little bit lately. Seen it on the Little League World Series stage, and perfect sports name, and then set down on 3 pitches. Back-to-back carries for Smith Johnson.
Now batting for the Panthers, the right fielder, number 14, Brock Zimmer.
2 away now, with the bases still loaded, and Brock Zimmer, and what a huge opportunity this is for Smith Johnson. Loaded up the bases to start the inning. Sean Ferris singled, Brady Fitzgerald bunted, and everyone was safe after they let the throw into center field by Smith Johnson. And then the catcher Alonzo Torres was hit by a pitch. He got a courtesy runner, and Ethan Steech, he's still at first. Smith Johnson works on Zimmer. He's got Zimmer in the hole, 0-2. Johnson working quickly from the stretch. High leg kick. That one over everyone's head to the backstop. The ball dies, and getting in to score is Sean Ferris. Scores on the wild pitch. Still a 1-2 though. He still can try to get out of it. This one gets on the ground, gets to the backstop as well. Another one at the plate, and another run scores. Weather playing a factor today for sure, folks, as Fitzgerald scores on back-to-back wild pitches. Steech to third, and just like that, it is 4-3 in the top of the second. Settle down. Johnson just had 2 big wild pitches to erase that. And with the head 0-2. Oh, it's there. Now finds it full. One man on third, it's Steech. On deck is Tochik, and like Royals coaching crew gonna head out and talk to Smith Johnson for his last pitch. Payoff pitch really on the other side. Again, folks, we are experiencing lots of strong winds still. Playing a factor in the game, playing a factor in our broadcast. so hopefully we are able to be wrapped up well by then, but it's been a long first inning and a half. The 3-2 slap to the left side and takes a hop over the third baseman into left field, and RBI single for Zimmer.
Now batting for the Panthers, the third baseman, number 25, Max Tubchik.
This game is tied up at 4. So we're on the field having some problems, but I'm keeping a scorebook, and I got 4-4 down. Bases were loaded. They cleared. Runner goes. Throw from catcher. Sails in the center. Backup was there to keep it close and prevent any more advancing. That's a tough throw for Maynard. Really tells where it's going, how crazy the flags are going in center field. And there's a strike for Smith Johnson. The 34 mile per hour winds from the south. CFWFAA weather app. And another ball that gets through. And making his way to third is Zimmer. Got to the backstop again. Almost had it. Maynard almost had it trapped under, but just squeaked through. To Zimmer at third. The go-ahead run. The 3-1, and that walks Tochik.
Now batting for the Panthers, the center fielder, number 2, Jake Kraus.
Second walk issued by Smith Johnson. He also hit a batter with 3 free passes and 5 outs recorded. Now to right corner for Jake Kraus, who had an RBI hit back in the first. That one fouled straight back and very close to the stands. It just clipped the top of the net, I think, before dropping down. Now it's 0-2 to Kraus. Smith Johnson dying to get out of the inning. And too low. Ball 1. Contacts up for second, but Smith Johnson will just go get it himself and take it to first himself, taking no risk. Smith Johnson records the final out, but not before some damage is done.
Hey folks, come on by. Stop by our concession stand. Still open, still have plenty of time to come by.
Look at 3 hits, 1 walk, 3 runs, and 2 left on.
left fielder number 21, Leo Salas.
And welcome back, second inning, bottom half of action. Gerda's back out there on the mound and met by Leo Salas, the leadoff hitter. Salas takes a ball one. He singled back in the first inning, then came around to score, and he whiffs this one in the center field. See if the wind can take it a little bit. Backed in the right center alley as the right fielder coming all the way across to make the catch. Brock Zimmer for out number one.
Sebastian Lopez.
When you pay your own bills, you don't have to care. If they know this ain't broken, they got to care. We just gotta freaking know this is a lot of shit.
First pitch to Sebastian Lopez for a strike. Lopez also singled in the first, came around to score as a common theme for the Royals. Gerdes working from the stretch, still with no one on, and the big swing and a miss on a breaking ball from Lopez, 0-2. Gerdes takes the sign, sets and delivers the 0-2, and just too low. That one fouled off the umpire's mask. Didn't even flinch. Well, she landed in the on deck circle. One and two. Lopez defense playing straight up. And that one high and inside, evens the count. That one's high and runs it full. Full count, one out, no run. Lopez fouls that straight back over everything. Payoff pitch, and that one's drilled left. Let's see if that gets down. Make a diving effort, no good. Gets past and all the way to the wall. Chris Gerald could have come up with it, and all the way in the second base is Lopez with a one-out double.
Now batting for the Royals, the first baseman, number 29, Manny Salas.
Oddly enough, that is our first extra base hit of the game. We'd have nothing but singles up to this point. Singles, walks, and hit by pitches. Some fielder's choices. That one's for extra bases. And puts a runner in scoring position with one away, and Manny Salas at the plate. He'll take that one for ball one. Screamed foul off the left side, opposite way for Salas. It's towards the Panthers bullpen. That one might have ended up. (1-1) and Gerda steps off and looks back at second. Yeah, no one to throw to, but threatened to throw it. Back at Lopez. Just the 1-1, and no one's lost off the ball. Catcher doesn't catch it cleanly. Sneaks away enough to allow Salas to get over. A couple of wild pitches. That's the first one I'd call a pass ball. Put that one on the catcher. Alonzo Torres, I'm assuming back in there. Actually, I don't know. I don't think Torres did make it back in. And swing and a miss for strike 2 without Sip. But yeah, it doesn't look like a 4 catching anymore. So Torres may actually be done. I'm trying to make out the number, but the strap on the back makes it a little difficult. And it's 2-2 is fouled out of play. Very well could be quite sure. Again, the number impossible to make out right now. We'll have to keep an eye on it. We didn't catch the official change, but here's the 2-2 from Gerdes, and that one's fouled off same area as the last 3. You'll sit over there if you want a souvenir. Behind the Panthers dugout. That one's fouled off. Along at bat, and this one's put in the fair play, deep in the right center, going back and catching it right in front of the wall. Who recorded the out, but tagging and scoring is Lopez. A nice catch in deep right center by Brock Zimmer.
Now batting for the Royals, number 1, Christian Smith Johnson.
Well, that'll be an RBI sac fly for Salas, and Royals retake the lead. That brings Christian Smith Johnson back to the plate. He pitched first on the fielder's choice, being able to play back in the first, stole second base, and then came around to score eventually on Jackson Strickland on de-icing. Man, that's a shot to left off the third baseman's glove, picks it up, still able to make the throw across the diamond and record the final out. Max Tochik, nice recovery after the ball.
Getting some play by score. The Royals 5, the Panthers 4.
So in that inning, it's going to be 1 hit, 1 run, nobody left on. 2. It's Richland 5, Colleyville 4. More Royals baseball in a moment.
Leading off for the Panthers, number 5, Trent Bauer.
Back for the top of the third from Richland Yard. Back on the mound, Christian Smith Johnson, and he's met by Trent Bauer, first baseman, and flew out back in the first inning. His second AB here, and he is evened up 1-1 on the pitch count. And the 1-1 misses for ball 2. See if we can get a frame without any runs. The 4 frames played, at least a run scored in each of them. As that one's in there for a low strike count, even up at 2-2. Panthers got 1 run in the first, 3 in the second. This one to third and just foul. We'll bring Bauer back. He had taken off. Jim Bauer coming in, one of the few home runs on the team. He's got a couple. Driven in 8, scored 5 runs himself. He's got a little pop to it. And this ball straight up, kind of in my area. I might have to make a play. It's going to land right to my right near our public address crew. I didn't bring my glove, but I would have had to make a play if that came to me. Count stays at 2-2. Bauer back in, resettled the pitch, and has to hop and get out of the way. That went towards his ankles. Runs the count full. That one's scorched foul off the right side out of the park. I wish I had the dimensions on the wall. I'd love to know what it takes for a home run here. I'll work on getting those as soon as I can. Can't quite catch it on your screen, but on the left field side, kind of right behind the left fielders, that's a pitch that gets away, but it's ball 4, no one on, so no harm other than the walk. Bauer walks to lead off the third.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 6, Sean Ferris.
But anyways, in left field, behind the left fielder, right under the last set of lights in play. There is the retiring of Trent Grisham's number 24. Trent Grisham plays MLB for San Diego Padres. Nice little career so far. And he was a Royal. Now into the batter's box for Portland Heritage, Sean Ferris. And he takes strike one. Now this one, a slow hit to third. Third baseman has to come way in to make the play, and does. There's Jackson Strickland making the play. Runner moves to second. It's kind of similar.
Now batting for the Panthers,
Actually,
number
forget.
9, Brady Fitzgerald.
I thought it was Ferris that had that little bunt that Smith Johnson picked up and threw in the center field, but it was actually this guy, Brady Fitzgerald, who did that back in to start the second inning. He came around to score. Ferris, Fitzgerald, Torres. Wait, Torres not on deck. Will Rasmussen Sr. on deck. So it doesn't look like Torres' night is done after taking that ball to the face. Didn't seem to be a lot of pain as this one's popped up foul. And gonna just get outside the net. 1 and 2. Coming to Fitzgerald. Runner on second with one away. A 5-4 ball game. Still early, top 3. This one inside. 2 and 2. That's way low. Skips and gets to the backstop and easily trotting down to third is Bauer. I don't know if I was able to count every wild pitch, but I think I've got 5 wild pitches on Smith Johnson. Now the count is 4. Time right on third. The 3-2. Slap to third, and we're gonna go foul. Do it again. And this one slapped at third baseman again. He comes home with it, tag at the plate, and they get him. They prevent the run from scoring. Jackson Strickland to Maynard. And they get Bauer out.
For the Panthers, number 1, Will Rasmussen.
Be a fielder's choice for Fitzgerald. So it's 2 away, runner on first. Ball kind of in the dirt. Maynard picks it up, throws behind the runner at first, and scurries back. Yeah, so now batting is the senior Will Rasmussen. Rasmussen just 10 plate appearances on the season, kind of serves as a backup guy, but he's got 3 hits, all of them for singles and an RBI. He scored a couple runs, been hit by a pitch. He's ahead of Smith Johnson, 2-0. That one's right in there for a strike. Yeah, I think Smith Johnson's got to attack this hitter. likes, make him hit it. Make use of help from these strong winds. Wes Messon steps out, readjusts himself a little bit. Long delay. Smith Johnson ready, and that one's outside. 3-1. And Johnson the 3-1 puts that one in there. Runs it full. Runner will be on the go. Full count, runner goes, and that one's just high at the letters. Picks up. Gotta make sure I grab all my legs, don't lose anything. Weston Ballard, he struck out in the second inning. He was the first strikeout of the night for Smith Johnson. He struck out back-to-back with the bases loaded. Thought he was going to get out of it. Gave up a couple. Here's another one that bounces off of Maynard's glove, gets to the backstop. Both runners advance and into scoring position. Pass the ball is right off of Maynard's glove. This one slapped to third. Their baseman picks it up. He's got to roll across the diamond and throws it too high. Bounces out with the dugout back to right field. And a pair of runs will score. An error from Jackson Strickland when he knew he didn't have the force out of third. He probably should have still tried to make the tag on Rasmussen when he was coming to third. 2 outs, runners were going off the contact. They had a chance. Coach just tag him or at least give him a rundown and try to get him that way.
Baby, you a song, you make me wanna roll my windows down and cry.
Since we have a mound visit, but I think a pitching change.
Your attention please now on the mound in relief for the Royals. Number 26, Colton Williams. Williams now pitching for Richland.
Colton Williams will cover the pitch. We'll take a quick break with it. More Richland at baseball in a minute. And lineup flips back over for the Panthers. That's Cash Lyle up to hit the leadoff hitter in the DH. 0 for 2 in this game. With a flyout and a strikeout. Struck out on 3 pitches last time he faced Smith Johnson. Smith Johnson out, and a new right-handed pitcher in the game. That's Colton Williams. Rocking number 26. And the first pitch he throws is belted to center. Getting back and under, though, is Colton Robertson, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out. And that would do it for the top of the second. The top of the second was 2 runs. Really no hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 0 hits. Error. Runner left on. We go 2.5. It's Colleyville 6, Richland 5. More Royals baseball in a moment.
Leading off with the Royals, number 25, Marshall Maynard.
Back for the bottom of the third. Royals trail Panthers 6-5, and catcher Marshall Maynard will lead us off. Start at the bottom of the third. Bergman's back out there for his 3rd inning of work. And first pitch is for a ball. Maynard walked in his first plate appearance back in the first. And shoots this one foul. He moves up 1-1. Outside for ball 2. That's a little low. Now, while it was for sure Rasmussen batting in the place of Torres, it's not Rasmussen catching. There must have been some switches in the field. As the 3-1 pitch is inside, and for the second time, Marshall Maynard is on via the walk.
Now back for the Royals, number 8, Jackson Strickland.
And it's kind of cardinal sin for coaches, for the players to give off lead-off walks. A lead-off walk often equates to runs in some sort of way. He brings up Jackson Strickland, who had an RBI hit in the first inning. Stands in. Right-handed hitter left side of the box, righty on righty, and first pitch gets away. It's low in the dirt to the backstop, into second base is Maynard. Got all the WPs on my scorecard today with this furious wind. Wait, the 1-0. Gurguez checks back second a few times now, delivers too high, 2-0. Got the weather at 32-mile-per-hour wind, 73 degrees. The wind doesn't feel like it is. That one's chopped up the middle, has a chance to get through. Diving second baseman smothers it, but has no play. Infield hit for Strickland. Ferris, nice job keeping that ball from getting too far, but got dirty and couldn't make the play.
Now batting for the Royals, number 7, Justin Chirinos.
And Maynard did get over the third, so runners in the corner with no outs, and Justin Chirinos up the bat. He struck out in his first appearance and tries the bunt, and that one goes foul off the left side. Oh, 1-2 Chirinos struck out looking against Gurguez. Back in the first. This bunt is good down the left side and in play. Run will score. The throw to first will get Chirinos, but runner advanced to second and a run scored.
Now batting for the Royals, number 3, Tanner Paris.
And that will nod things up at 6. Late night windy shootout in North Richland Hills, Texas. And trying the bunt and shooting this one foul. That's Tanner Paris. Tanner DHing. Reached on the error back in the first, and that was that error on the first baseman, Trent Bauer. Still showing bunt, 1 out and runner on second. Gurguez steps off and resets. Long wait, checks back to second, now throws. Harris pulls back the bunt, runner goes on the ball in the dirt and reaches the third. Couldn't move him over on the bunt, so move him over with his own legs. Strickland the third. Paris with a 0-2 coming up. Umpire stops the dust off home plate. Long way 0-1 to the lefty, and this one's up in the air and play foul territory, and over to make the catch is Max Tochik.
Now batting for the Royals, number 4, Cesar Ibarra.
Well, it's 2 away, runner on third, and Cesar Ibarra up to bat. He grounded out the second in his first appearance. This one chopped down the left side, foul. This one right at the second baseman, some good contact, but easy scoop and throw for Sean Ferris, and that's the end of the third inning. But couldn't have a frame without a run being scored still.
Panthers 6 and the Royals 6.
As Royals scored 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 run, and leave 1 on base. We've played 3. It's Richland Royals 6, Colleyville Heritage Panthers 6. We're back with more Richland Royals baseball on Vype Live in a moment.
For the Panthers, number 14, Brock Zimmer.
And we move to the top of the 4th. 6-6 ball game. Colleyville Heritage up to bat, and it will be Brock Zimmer leading off. He is 1 for 1. It's an RBI single and a walk. Moving on to bases, it hasn't come out of score, but this one is belted to left, going back and bouncing up against the wall. It's retrieved out there by Rio Salas. Coming around for third, and just in there safely is Zimmer. In a lead-off triple.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 25, Max Tochik.
Is what you'll call that. For Brock Zimmer. Again facing Colton Williams now, who came in for Smith Johnson last inning after 2 2/3 and threw 1 pitch, got 1 out. There's an 0-1 to Tochik. Tochik 1 for 1 with a single and a walk, and came out to score in the first inning. This one shot back foul. 1 and 2 to Tochik. comes. The big righty delivers and pulled the string on him. Struck him out swinging. Big time pitch by Colton Williams.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 2, Jake Krause.
He's up Jake Krause. Runner on third and one away. First pitch fouled out of play. That's in there, 0-2. Krause. 1 for 2 with an RBI single. One, two to Krause. And that's high. 2-2. To Krause, steps out, hits this one at short, runs gonna score, and they'll get the out at first. RBI. Ground out to short for Krause. The streak continues. We've had a run in each half frame so far. It's 7-6 Panthers lead. Football scores working for us, and this brings up Trent Bauer, who's 0 for 1, the fly out and a walk. Bauer was thrown out at home back in the third, and the ground ball to third. Williams falls behind 1-0, missing Bauer. Bauer with 11 hits coming into this game. Just 3 of them extra bases, but a couple of homers. Those wins coming, it's going to be hard to get one to leave the ball, so he keeps it on the ground. Chopper to short, backhand, long, throw across the diamond, gets him. Very nice job by Cesar Ibarra, and that ends the inning. The inning, we had 1 hit, no walks, 1 run, nobody left on. We're heading to the bottom of the 4th. It's Colleyville age 7, Richland 6. More Royals baseball in a moment.
There's still plenty of training, so come on by and check it out. Well, I've just been informed nachos. We still have nachos too. 21, Leo Salas.
Bottom of the fourth, top of the order. We start things off for the Royals. Leo Salas, Sebastian Lopez, and Manny Salas. The guys have had some success earlier in this game. And Gerda's back out there. His fourth inning of work, and first pitch outside for ball one. Salas 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out. Came around to score in the first. That one's way low in the dirt. Quickly 2-0 to Salas. Lopez on deck. He's got a couple of hits and a couple of runs scored. To Salas, and this one's up in the air. Foul territory right side. A lot of real estate out there, but not enough. Just gets out. Over the edges on the right side. Strike one. Salas resets and stands back in. And rips this one left side. That's going to be fair inside the left field line all the way to the corner. Having to go find it is Brady Fitzgerald, and just now gets the early to stand up double for Leo Salas. To lead off the fourth inning.
Now back to the Royals. Number 2, Sebastian Lopez.
That brings up Sebastian Lopez, who has the other extra base hit for the Royals. He doubled back in the second. Now 2 extra base hits on the night for the Royals. The double from Salas just now, and that double from Lopez in the second. Looking to tie things back up. Running position, no out, shows bunt, gets it down. Perfect sacrifice bunt to Godos, and Godos overthrows first. That ball's to the corner, easily scoring is Salas. That ball's still down in the corner. Lopez is going to round second, come to third. And the runs keep coming. Game gets knotted up at 7.
Now batting for the Royals, number 29, Manny Salas.
E1 sends Lopez to third. Scores Salas. Scores Leo Salas. Now this brings up Manny Salas, the lefty first baseman, who's officially 1 for 1 because he had a single in the first and then a sacrifice fly for an RBI in the second. And first pitch he sees, chops at the first and rounds out to Trent Bauer. Pretty unassisted.
Now batting for the Royals, number 1, Christian Smith-Johnson.
First out of the fourth. Brings up Christian Smith-Johnson, who's the starting pitcher. With 2 2/3. Struck out a couple, but gave up 4. He's gotten some things with his bat. He had a RBI on a fielder's choice after beating out a double play. Back in the first, came on to score and then grounded out to third in his last plate appearance. Take the first 2 pitches for balls and quickly 2-0. To clean up hitter Carter, Smith, Johnson. That one is high in 3-0. Again, just one runner on. It's Lopez at third. You do got a base to put him on and try to set up a double play opportunity. You got another lefty and Marshall Maynard on deck, the catcher. And a 3-0 swinging and fouling it off is Smith Johnson. We're still says 32. We're starting to feel a little colder. 3-1. There's contact in the play. A bouncer. Infield's playing in. It gets over the shortstop's head. That's an RBI hit for Smith Johnson. Lopez scores. It was Ballard trying to make the play.
Now batting for the Royals, number 25, Marshall Maynard.
The error really comes back to haunt. Those 2 runs scored and made it 8-7. Richland has regained the lead. That ball a little low in the dirt, and Smith Johnson sees it and goes. Smith Johnson, a great athlete. He's a safety for the Richland football team. He'll maybe do it all. Plays defensive back. One of the better athletes, pitchers for the team, back cleanup, and Panthers gonna go out there and have a word. I believe that's Kobe Goodman again. Some interesting coaches here for the Panthers. I already spoke on McDougal earlier. Well, Kobe Goodman graduated from Fossil Ridge High School in 2009 and he played baseball. He graduated from Tarleton State in 2013. It's Goodman's 9th year of coaching, his 2nd tenure at Colleyville Heritage. He's briefly coached at J.J. Pierce, Colleyville Heritage, and Denton Broswell. He'll come back and serves as the pitching and catching coach for Panthers now. Talks to his guy, gets him calm. Maynard steps back in, now he calls time. A 1-0 count, we're on second, 1 away. That ball bounces in front of the plate. Nice block by our catcher. To Maynard, who's 1 for 2. We're actually officially 0 for 0 with 2 walks. And carry on the score on the walk at the 3rd. And a step off by Gerdes. Maynard, the big lefty, waits at 2-0. Lifts that one high in the air, but not very deep. Shortstop looking for it. Comes back into the dirt and makes the catch. Weston Ballard.
Now batting for the Royals, number 8, Jackson Strickland.
With 2 away, Jackson Strickland will step in. The runner on second still. Strickland, he's 2 for 2. The pair of all with a pair of singles, and one of them being via the infield single. And Smith Johnson going for third. The throw down, and he is called safe by our outfield umpire. We're moving 2 outs. Attempting to steal third. another hit guarantees a run, which you can't get enough in this game. Again, 8-7, bottom 4. We have had runs in every single frame. Including 2 so far in this one. It's now 0-2 to Strickland. Reno's on deck. 0-2, that's high. And one fouled off to the Panthers dugout. Ball low in the dirt, nice block. Catcher. Yeah, it's got to be either Cooper Powell or Brady Fitzgerald, but Brady Fitzgerald was and left when the game started, and Panthers have to make some switches after Alonzo Torres took a ball to the face. That one's high, and Strickland has got it full, 3-2. Full count with 2 outs. Strickland's swing and a miss, and that will do it for our bottom of the 4th.
That concludes 4 innings of play here at Richland High School. Our score: the Royals 8 and the Panthers 7.
Well, it's 1 hit, no walks, 2 runs, and 1 left on base. We've played 4. It's Richland Royals 8, Colleyville Heritage Panthers 7. We'll take a quick break and be back with more Richland baseball on Vype 5.
Sean Ferris.
And Sean Ferris to lead off our top of the 5th inning. Britton Snow on the Vype Live Network coming to you from Richland High School, Richland Yards. Colton Williams back on the mound for another inning of work and starts out Sean Ferris with the strike. Ferris 1 for 2 with a single. came around to score on it as well as in the second inning, and that one scorched back over all of our heads. Big swing and miss, and he's stuck down on 3 pitches. Yeah, it's the first strikeout for Williams.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 9, Brady Fitzgerald.
Brings up Brady Fitzgerald, and he'll take the first pitch for strike 1. Fitzgerald officially 1 for 2, but has scored 2 runs. He had the bunt back in the second inning and beat it out to first, then came around to score, and then the third inning, we're just on a fielder's choice, came around to score. Williams working from the windup. Big step and throw, and man outside, 1-1. Two and one, scratch that, and Will Rasmussen on deck, and it's been Rasmussen who's been pitching a little lately. Fitzgerald takes that one for a strike. It's 2-2. Williams looking to strike out 2 in a row. Big breaker, but doesn't break enough. Full count. Got him swinging right through that one. Back-to-back Ks for Williams to start the top of the 5th.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 1, Will Rasmussen.
So Rasmussen will come in. He walked and came around to score in his first appearance back in the 3rd. First pitch from Williams, wasting no time, hitting back on the mound, getting ahead of him. That one's gonna be low. 1-1. The 1-1 chop to 3rd, has it, throw across the diamond, and that will do it. Jackson Strickland over to Manny Silas for the out, and that's our first frame where a run was not scored. A 1-2-3 inning for the Royals. No hits, no walks, nobody left on. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. It's 8-7, Royals over the Panthers on the Vype Live Network. Bottom of the 5th inning. Royals back up to bat, and leading us off will be Justin Chirinos. And he'll take ball 1. Chirinos 1-for-1, struck out looking, and had a sack, but that scored a run in the 3rd. He'll take that one for a strike. Chirinos, Tanner Paris, and Cesar Ibarra, the 3 due up, and just Chirinos takes strike 2 from Will Rasmussen. Chirinos steps out of the box for a moment, now returns. Batting lefty against righty, and this one's popped up right in front of me, gonna stay in play. Who's looking for it? The second baseman comes all the way in to make the catch. Sean Ferris in the grass closer to the pitcher's mound on first base, in his own base.
Now batting for the Royals, number 3, Tanner Paris.
First pitch fouled off of ball 1. Tanner Paris 0 for 1, reached on an error in the 1st and popped out to 3rd in the 3rd. Now he's behind 0-2. Contact right side, second baseman to his left. He's got it over to first. Sean Ferris to Trent Bauer. And quick 2 away.
Number 4, Cesar Ibarra.
Put out an assist for Ferris in the last 2 at-bats, and here's Cesar Ibarra. Ibarra smacks one to the right center gap. That's going to get down, roll to the wall. Big round to first base, but getting back. Nice job tracking it down quickly in the alley. Brock Zimmer, he's a very impressive fielder out there on right. Gets to it and holds Ibarra to a single.
Number 21, Leo Salas.
And that will bring up leadoff hitter Leo Salas. Salas a big swing and a miss. First pitch he sees. One to Salas. After readjusting, he is set. Pick off back to first, a little close, but back safely is Ibarra. And Salas 2 for 3 with a single and a double. Runner goes, Ibarra, ball to the low and no throw down. Really probably a wise decision with the way some of these throwdowns have been going. With this wind, a lot of them have been reaching the outfield. With 2 outs, just keep the runner as close as you can. fouled off. One and two to Salas, 2 outs. Runner on second. Could be a whole inning with no runs after it'd been a runner at least in every half-inning frame. Top of the 5th. Panthers didn't score to break the streak. Rasmussen steps off, checks the runner. Discussion, Coach McDougal out here. Talked to the ump a little bit. I think he was reassuring what the count was. It's 1 and 2. So it was a very quick exchange. All coaches and officials seem to be on the same page, and they're set for the 1-2 to Salas. That's low, bounces away a little bit, and getting down to third is Amara. Salas rips this one straight back foul. 2-2. 8-7 Royals in the bottom of the 5th. Wind still coming strong from the south. Salas just is ready. The 2-2 foul off again. Pace is slowed down a little bit between pitcher and hitter. Rasmussen ready, throws low, runs the count full. 2 outs and a runner on third. Gave up the free run. No one behind you, but good opportunity for Salas. Lopez on deck behind him. He's been on base all 3 times. And this one's fouled off behind us again. One at bat for Leo Salas, the left fielder. Barr leads off third, the 3-2, low and away. Ball got to the backstop, but Barr didn't have a quick jump on it and holds. And the walk is issued.
Now batting for the Royals, number 2, Sebastian Lopez.
Third time Salas has been on base in 4 ABs, and pitcher on the mound, Brock Zimmer. He'll be facing Sebastian Lopez. Kick things off with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th and a runner on 3rd. So could be some important insurance runs in an 8-7 ball game right there on the 3rd in the bottom of the 5th. So Brock Zimmer will look to get out of it. Zimmer, righty. And he sneaks that one in there at the top of the zone for strike 1. Trying to see if I can get to some of Zimmer's pitching numbers. He's pitched about 6 innings in relief. And runner goes before the ball is even thrown by Zimmer, trying to set maybe a double steal. Goes to 3rd, the ball gets back. And the runner takes 2nd. Salas had him getting ready to throw to 2nd, but then he tried to go back to 3rd with 2 outs. With 2 outs, I think you had Salas at second base to get out of the inning, but works well for the Royals. Two runners in scoring position, 0-1 to Lopez, who's 2 for 3 and swings to that one for strike 2. Lopez singled and scored in the 1st, doubled and scored in the 2nd. Reached on an error via the pitcher in the 3rd and scored. So 3 runs scored for Sebastian Lopez. In an 8-7 ball game. Here is 0-2. All the Panthers on the field in the stands right behind me to my left. Thought that was strike 3. I gotta credit the Panthers crowd. This has been a Royals home game. I mean, the Royals do have fans here, but the Panthers have just been a little bit more into the game. They have been louder. I don't know if it's because I'm sitting a little closer to their side, but they have been more of a presence. The 1-2 fouled off. Swings right through it, strikes him out, swinging. That will do it for our 5th inning. 1 hit, 1 walk, 0 runs, 2 left on. We've played 5 coming down to the final few innings. It's
Panthers, number 7, Weston Ballard.
First pitch to shortstop Weston Ballard to start. Top of the 6th is high for ball 1. Ballard 2 struck out in the 2nd. Error in the 3rd. Big gust of wind comes through. Moreno fouled off. First one fouled off. That one's in. Strike 2, 1-2. Colton Williams still working on the mound. He's done a solid job since having to come in. Big breaker just misses the inside of the zone. Just misses. Runs the count full with a leadoff hitter, Ballard. And he walks him. Had him 1-2. Missed 3 straight and walks the 9-hole hitter. That's
Now batting for the Panthers, number 3, Cash Lyle.
Ballard on near the top of that lineup. Cash Lyle, who's 0 for 3. Couple of flyouts and a strikeout. First pitch from Williams misses for ball 1. Lyle shows bunt, pulls back, takes the strike. One's high inside, 2-1. You know, I think that's as runner goes, throw down the second, has a chance and gets him. Maynard throws out. Ballard trying to swipe second base. When I finally figured out what's happened with all the pitching change and the catching change, happened much earlier. Again, I don't talk to any officials or get any official word. It's kind of on my own. So Cash Lyle started as the DH. He's been the one trying to play catching after Torres went out. Just takes that one for ball 3, runs the count full. So Lyle went from the DH spot into the field to catch. 3-2 inside, and Cash draws a walk, so it's back-to-back walks issued by Williams to start the 6th.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 14, Brock Zimmer.
Got some help to throw out now. Like a courtesy runner. We'll head to first. Lyle doing the catching. Didn't get the number on our runner, but he gets a slight lead off first, and Williams immediately checks him, lets him know that he knows he's there. And that one is smoked to left, fair down the left field line, cutting it off short of the wall. Salas, the long single to Brock Zimmer.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 25, Max Tauchik.
Max Tauchik will come on up to the plate with 2 on, 1 out. Top of the 6th inning. We're over 2 hours and 20 minutes since first pitch. First pitch to Tauchik is too high for ball 1. Dirt flies up in the wind, creates a little bit of dust storm. This one's pops up, starts fair, but now soaring foul in the wind, way in foul territory near the bullpen, able to make the catch between the first baseman and right fielder. It was Manny Salas and Justin Chirinos giving chase. Second baseman Sebastian Lopez got himself over there too. This one is ripped in the left center, way on his horse. They want to find it and make the catch. Runner way off second, chance to double him up, and they do! A double play! Colton Robinson in center field with an impressive catch, and then the throw into second for the 8-4 double play. And that will do it for the top of the 6th inning.
Leading off for the Royals, number 29, Manny Salas.
And back for the bottom frame of the 6th inning. Royals holding on to an 8-7 lead. A couple scoreless innings now from the Panthers. Royals still looking to add some insurance to the final frame. Brock Zimmer facing Manny Salas to lead things off. Salas rips that one left side foul. Manny 1 for 2 officially. Got a single and RBI sac fly. And grounded out to first base unassisted. Back in the 4th. Here's the 1-1. Big swing and a miss at the high heat. 1 and 2. Manny Salas, Christian Smith Johnson, Marshall Maynard do up the 3-4-5. Royals hoping this is their last time they have to bat. Here's the 1-2 from Zimmer, way high. Nice snag by Cash Lyle, the catcher. Evens it up 2 and 2. Set foul to play. Third base side again. But again, in high school, it's not like MLB where you just let balls go all the time and say goodbye because we've got more. A lot of times you gotta track these balls down. There's a kid in the stands or an extra play or someone where Salas fouls off another. Keeps it at 2 and 2. From Zimmer, it's too high, 3 and 2. Salas swung and missed that first high fastball early in the game and then has held off the last 2. From Zimmer, high and outside. Nice job by Salas, bouncing back to draw the walk. Start off our 6th inning.
Now batting for the Royals, number 1, Christian Smith Johnson.
I mentioned earlier how it's a kind of cardinal sin to walk a lead-off hitter because it normally comes back to bite you. Colton Williams walked the first 2 hitters in the inning. He walked Weston Ballard and Cash Lyle. But when he walked Weston Ballard, he struck him out trying to steal second, or he was thrown down, that is, trying to steal second. Well, Lyle was up the bat, and then Lyle drew the walk. And then they were able to get out of that. Courtesy of the Colton Robertson double play. Here's Christian Smith Johnson up to the plate. He is 1 for 3. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first and scored. And got an RBI off the fielder's choice. Grounded out to third in the second and an RBI single in the 4th. Sort of steal of third base earlier. Throw back to first. Not in time to get Salas. Zimmer steps off, resets, now gets ready, 1-0. Smith Johnson shows bunt, gets down, the fouls are off. Trying to play some small ball with this weather, a runner on first, and one insurance run could go a long way. The 1-1. That's over and in for a strike. From the stretch, the 1-2, and now throws back to first. Not in time. The Royals got 4 runs in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Did not score in the fifth for the 8 runs. The Panthers 1 in the first, 3 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and then zeros in the fifth and sixth. Six total hits for the Panthers and 8 hits for the Royals. That one's low in the dirt for a ball. From Brock Zimmer. Gonna goes, ball sit high in the air, but not deep at all in the infield. And it's missed. With a no infield fly rules, nowhere on second. So they get the lead guy at second. It was a wacky play. It's the third baseman that was all the way in here close to home plate. They couldn't make the grab. And Max Toshik. I didn't think that was intentional at all. I was waiting for an infield fly rule call, and remember no one was on second base. That's why there was none there. Just the one runner on first, so 1 away. In the bottom of the sixth, and still 1 on first. That as E5. Smith Johnson. So Marshall Maynard at the plate, heading the count 2-0. He's 0 for 1 with a pair of walks. Came around the score, one of them in the third, and flew out or popped out to short in the fourth. Here's the 2-0 to the lefty. That's low and away. Quickly 3-0 to Maynard, who's already walked twice, looking for the hat trick of walks. Behind Maynard is Jackson Strickland. To Maynard, see if he's got the green light. Wind settles down for a moment, maybe the perfect time. Takes for strike. Pick off the first, close. The Panthers swear they got him, but umpire says no, and again, I think it's tough at this level, officiating, umpiring, with just 2 guys. You got your home plate umpire and a umpire standing around second. He's got to make those calls at first. Runner goes on the 3-1, but Maynard walks anyway. Third walk of the night for Marshall Maynard. And brings up Jackson Strickland. He's got a pair of hits and an RBI. Our umpire calls time and comes to the Panthers dugout. I don't know if there's Didn't check a score or a lineup card or anything, so didn't know there was any discrepancies with that. But he is talking to Coach Alan McDougal. Put my crowd mic closer to the umpire next time. Get him mic'd up. But again, that brings up Jackson Strickland with 2 on, 1 out. Important insurance runners on base. Strickland, right-handed hitter, left side of the plate, righty on righty. Puts that one in play with third. Third baseman steps on third, across the boundary, turns to Max Tochik. Turns the 6-3 or 5-3 double play and ends the bottom of the 6th just like that. There's no hits, 2 walks, no runs, 1 runner left on. We have played 6. Still, Royals 8, Colleyville Heritage Panthers 7. We're back for the 7th inning in a moment on the Vype Live Network.
Leading off for the Panthers, number 2, Jake Krause.
And back in the Richland yard for the 7th inning. Well off on cleanup little hitter Jake Krause. Center fielder is 2 for 2. Man, first pitch, it's still Colton Williams out there for strike 1. Yeah, Krause has a pair of RBIs. Well, actually, one's an RBI ground down, one's an RBI single. 2. Chops this one, a little foul. Quickly 0-2. Williams. Good pitch, but just a little outside. 1-2. Williams from the wind up, the 1-2. Breaking ball, nice job waiting on it. Shortstop bobbles it. Ibarra, no play. Scoring it well on the board, and I think you can call that one for the hits. So a tying run on first base and Krause. Trent Bauer up to the plate, he's thrown out and walked. That one is slapped to right, but nice job on the positioning by the right fielder, Justin Chirinos. He's got that for out number 1.
Now batting for the Panthers, number 6, Sean Ferris.
And that brings up second baseman Sean Ferris. He's singled, ground out, and struck out. And he'll take a quick first pitch strike from Williams. Owen Williams has been pretty impressive in his work. It's coming on in the 3rd. Runner goes, throw down's got a chance, and they get him! Another runner thrown out for Marshall Bader. Got himself a game. Thrown out a couple runners and walked 3 times. Throws out Krause, and it's 2 away. So now bases are empty. Go back to the stretch or to the windup. And Ferris shoots this one foul out of play. And it's 0-2 to Sean Ferris. Get a new ball. Williams on the windup, ready to go. Here's the 0-2. Slap to 3rd, backhand stop, throw across the diamond, got him, and that's the ball game. Great play by Jackson Strickland to end
That
things.
concludes tonight's ball game with our final
8-7, Royals over the Panthers.
And the Panthers 7. I want to thank you for coming
And a wild game.
Drive safely in
Let's
this
put
windy
the
weather.
final touches on this one. It was 1 hit, no walks, no runs, and 1 left, or nobody left on for the top of the 7th, and that does it. We don't have to play the bottom of the 7th, and the 8-7 home win for the Royals. Very impressive game. Again, a crazy scoring game. The Royals get 4 in the first. Well, actually, let's start this way. The Panthers get 1 in the first, and the Royals are on with 4 in the first. So then the Panthers get 3 in the second, the Royals get 1 in the second. Panthers get 2 in the third, the Royals get 1 in the third. At that point, the score is 6-6 after 3. We have the 4th inning, and Panthers take a 7-6 lead, and then in the bottom of the 7th inning, 2 runs for the Royals, courtesy of Smith Johnson, and they take a 8-7 lead and then never relinquish it from there. 3 straight shutout innings in the 5, 6, 7, including a 1-2-3 inning in the 5th. And Colton Williams will get the, I think the win and the save would be appropriate, but can't officially get that on the scorecard. But that is going to do it for our first broadcast season of Richland High baseball. Again, an exciting, fun game in extremely windy weather that made things more interesting. It's the home team, the Richland Royals 8s, and Colleyville Heritage Panthers 7. I thank you all for tuning in and catching our first Richland baseball broadcast of the season. Many more to come, so keep checking us out on Vype Live. For myself, Brendan Snow, thank you all for watching, and have a great night.